Good morning. Hello, everyone. Lovely to see those of you here. One person who's here on time, and a big welcome to those of you who are going to be joining us later. So I'm Ruth, and just to talk you through the plan for these sessions, it very much is to really work at your instrument. So delving into how our bodies want to be, how our breath wants to be, how to use our voice healthily, and how to support and strengthen our voices. So just to say, you can do, nothing is obligatory, obviously, but please do make adjustments for yourself if you need to. And if there's anything that doesn't feel right for you, please just don't do it. And you're really welcome live. You're really welcome to pop questions in the chat. And if not, if you're joining me later, please feel free to get in touch with any questions or any issues or any concerns. So yeah, right, we're going to make a start. So I'm going to invite you to either stand comfortably or sitting up, and we're really trying to find some comfort and space and ease in our bodies. So perhaps you are, it's the morning here in the UK, so perhaps you are early-ish in the morning, haven't properly woken up yet. And we're just going to start off focusing, if you're standing on your feet, if you're sitting on your sit bones, but where your weight is. And we're just going to have a little sway from side to side and feeling your weight being transferred. And we're now going to rock forwards and backwards. So this isn't about gymnastics or anything like that. It's really not. It's really about feeling the different parts of where we're coming into contact with the ground. So feeling those sensations. And we're now going to combine them, and we're going to roll around. We're going to make little circles. So if you're standing, feeling your weight being transferred onto your toes, the fronts of your feet, the sides, towards your heels, towards the other sides. If you're sitting, you'll feel your weight being transferred around your pelvis. We're going to change direction now. Rotating round, rotating round. And we're going to gradually spiral our way into the middle. And when you get to the middle, wherever that is for you, I'd like you to really feel, you might want to have a little bounce, that your weight is evenly distributed on the whole of the soles of your feet. Hi, Natalie. That's it. So we're just focusing on our weight being evenly transferred on the soles of your feet all over. And this connection, this rooted sense, whether you're standing or sitting, is really foundational. It's foundational for any kind of movement. It's foundational for our posture as well, which is really important for our vocal freedom, essentially. So feeling that. And with your exhalation, I'd like you to imagine roots growing down now, either from the soles of your feet or from your sit bones deep into the ground. And that connectedness actually means it kind of frees you up. So perhaps whilst your feet are nice and rooted, give your knees a little wiggle, give your hips a little wiggle, your shoulders a little wiggle. I'm literally starting to warm up. And perhaps just have a little shake out, a little loosen out, all the while keeping that very stable, rooted sensation. And now we really are gonna just have a little physical stretch and wake up. So I invite you, I'm going to swing my arms around, have a little bounce as well. So knees really nice and loose. Again, feeling our weight going down into the ground and just trying to find some ease in your body. So we've kind of gone downwards now. And now keeping your feet rooted, facing forwards, we're just going to swing our arms from side to side. And if you are feeling as though your energy levels you need a bit of a wake up, you can go fast and vigorously, keeping your head straight ahead. We're just gently easing in. If you feel as though you need to really, really slow down and take it easy, please do. You be the judge of where you are right now. Being aware of your energy levels, your body. So we're introducing a bit of movement to warm up our bodies and also opposing movements so we really feel that stability. And now if it works for you, you can let your head go, let the momentum of your arms just carry you around and really, really leading from your hips. So all the movement, it's just your hips freely and your pelvis freely rotating and everything just flying off from there. Breathing as you need to. Wonderful, wonderful. And we'll make these movements a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller until we come back to the middle. And we're now just going to focus a little bit on our posture. So when I say that, what do I mean? I mean thinking about elongating our spines. Again, this is not about being stiff and straight. It's about finding space and finding ease for your body. And everyone's bodies are different, so that will mean something different for everyone. But thinking about the length of our spines, you know, from they go all the way there. We've got this long length. Really foundational for our breathing, finding space. So our lungs are here, for me here. That's the bottom of my lungs. And then obviously our voices are here, housed in our necks. So the top section of our spine. So essentially we want to have freedom so that we can do what we want with our voices. So that's a lot of where the posture stuff may come in, because it really affects our breathing, affects the freedom of our larynx to move, also affects our muscular support as well. So all these muscles here, all around here and up here, can get involved with our singing depending on what we're doing. So I'd like you, as you're exhaling, to just imagine and try and find length and space between your vertebrae. Exhaling, growing up your spine. Just breathing in your own time, in your own way. Finding length, freedom. Checking your knees are still a little bit loose for that stability and rootedness. Fantastic, fantastic. We're now going to move on and focus on our breath. So for singing, essentially, we want to be doing diaphragmatic breathing. This can be called belly breathing. It can be called deep breathing. You hear lots of language around all of this. Sing from your diaphragm, you know, all kinds of weird and wonderful expressions. And essentially what this means is when we talk about the diaphragm is a muscle that sits across the bottom of the lungs. And when we breathe deeply right to the bottom of our lungs, our diaphragm gets involved and moves down to help draw air right to the bottom of our lungs. And as it moves down, it moves our abdominal organs and intestines and all the rest of it out of the way. So our belly will expand, which might be why it's called belly breathing. So that's what's going on there. And to do that and to focus on that, we're really going to focus on our exhalation. So I'm going to invite you to just exhale through your nose and get rid of all your air. Get rid until you can't take it anymore. And then just release your belly and allow the air to come in. And do it again. We're just going to repeat this a few times. Exhale, get rid of your air. Get rid, and then release. And I encourage you, if you can, to do all this breathing through your nose. Again, breathing through our nose helps support. It's easier to access that diaphragmatic breathing. And also trust your body. Your body knows how to breathe. Exhaling. Release your belly to inhale. Get rid. Keeping this going in your own time, in your own rhythm. And on your next exhalation, wherever you are with that, we're going to add a sound. We're going to add a hissing sound, a s. Really focusing on getting rid of your air and in a steady flow. Release to inhale. Can you smile as well? Checking your knees are a little bit soft and supple. And just have a little rest. So that hissing sound is a fricative, so it's an obstructive sound that we're using. And so we're starting to think and starting to connect our voice, our breath with making sound. And that hiss also helps us really hear what's happening with our airflow. Our airflow, our breath is our inspiration, it's our power source for our voices. So we're just going to do a similar thing, but this time, so really focusing on the exhalation still. So just exhaling, getting rid of all your air. Release your belly. Allow the inhalation. We're going to do a shh, 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 shh. 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 One more. Shh, 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 shh. And just release. Return to your natural breath. So again, this is a different type of fricative sound, which again is really connecting with our air and with our muscles, with our abdominal muscles. So we're going to be building up step by step. It also helps us to feel what's going on with our air and hear what's going on with our air, which is quite useful. Making sure that we allow that release of our abdomen to just allow our inhalation to happen. So we're going to move on with this. We're now going to add, so from our sh sound, which is an unvoiced fricative. In fact, we'll start with a s, which is an unvoiced fricative. It's just our air. We're now going to add a voiced fricative sound. So from our s, where it's just air and my lips and teeth making that obstruction to make the sound, we're going to use our voices now and add a zzz, a buzzy sound, a buzzy kind of Z sound. So again, exhaling, getting rid of all your air, release your belly to inhale. Just holding it, getting rid of all your air. And when you can't take it anymore, release your belly. Inhale and we'll repeat. As you're holding this, I'd like you to really, really find some space. Find expansion. Please feel very welcome to move as well. And through your sound, just repeating in your own time, stretching your arms, perhaps in opposite directions, to really feel expansion. Checking your knees are nice and soft as well. So we're going to just now do a few little sort of rhythmic buzzy sounds. Have a go at that. And repeat. And repeat. Keep this going. So we're going to keep this going. Holding it full, short and along. And again. So really trying to find your rhythm with this. Coordinating your body, your breath and your voice. Observing what's happening in your body. I've lost where I am. I'm not sure if we're on the short or the long. So now we're getting into a rhythm, a regular rhythm of this, which is part of what we do when we sing songs. Last one, wherever you are. And just release. Have a little shake out. Keeping those rooted feet or your rooted sit bones. Gonna now work a little bit on our faces. Screw up. Open up, have a big noisy yawn, have a stretch. And if there's anywhere in your body that feels like it needs more movement, more stretching, now's the time. Obviously, you're very welcome and very free to move whenever you want, however you want. Wonderful. And again, we're going to really screw our faces up. Wonderful. Open them out huge again. Have a huge noisy yawn. Have a big stretch. Screw up again, really tight. Big wide smile. Yeah, screw up again. Open, big stretch yawn. Screw your face up again. Huge smile. Yeah. And now just relax your face and really let your lower jaw hang. Wonderful. And give your jaw a little rub. You might find that your jaw is a bit sore, a bit tight, which really can happen. We really can hold lots of tension in our jaws. So being as gentle or as firm as you and your jaw need right now, having a little massage. And we're going to add our voices. We're going to have a groan, letting that lower jaw hang. Good. We're going to do that again. Have a good groan. Really let out everything. And if you can come to a little creak at the end, please do. It's very lovely for our voices. We'll do that one more time. And we'll just give ourselves, so under here is the root of our tongue, inside there. So really letting your tongue flock. Again, we're going to have lots of tension in our tongues. I'm speaking so I can feel my tongue tensing up. But really letting your tongue relax and giving it a little massage. And you can just let your tongue hang, let your tongue hang a little bit. Great, great. And again, you can, if you hold onto your tongue, if you hold onto your tongue and say something, that's also a really nice way of forcing the fronts of our tongues to relax. So just have a go at that. You can say, hello, my name is, whatever your name is. Hello, my name is Ruth. Which always makes me laugh as well. So yeah, depending on how your tongue is feeling, you might want to do that a couple of times. It's really worth exploring that. And we're now just gonna get our tongues moving now. Starting to really, really work those tongues now as fast as you can. And if you notice, I'm starting with a B sound, which can just be quite a useful way of kicking that off. And as you get that sound going, we're now just going to move up and down our own vocal ranges. So wonderful, wonderful. We're going to just do that again. We're going to have a little fiddle with our muscles here, with our eyebrow muscles, and which connect with our cheek muscles and, you know, lots of stuff. So can you frown? And we're going to go up and down our range with this sound. So frown. Let's have a go. And just observing, noticing how that feels, how that felt. We're now going to do the opposite and lift here. Maybe thinking about being excitedly surprised. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. So keeping all of this nice and loose. Again, observing how that felt. We're going to do it one more time just to really feel. Now you know roughly what we're doing. So we're going to frown, do that again, observing how it feels. You might want to close your eyes and perhaps observing as well how it sounds, but mostly focusing on the sensation. Let's go. Frowning, and now excited surprise, lifting here. Wonderful, wonderful. So you may have noticed, when we're doing this, we are really using, we're constricting our muscles, which again, it connects with our other muscles. It feels to me tighter and less free. When I'm like this, it feels easier. It feels easier to go up higher. And the point with this is that actually, when we are singing, and especially as we're moving up and down our range, we want to have a lifted, soft palate inside. That's what all the yawning was about. It gives a really nice stretch to the back of our throats and our soft palate. And it doesn't just exist in isolation, it's connected with our fascia and our other tissue. So actually lifting here helps to lift. It's connected with our muscles here, it's connected with our internal muscles as well. So it really helps to do that, which helps our singing, helps to get a fuller, brighter sound. So we're now going to explore another sound called sirening, which is a wonderful, wonderful sound for getting our voices going. So just to say, can you say sing? So we're saying sing, the word sing, and holding on that final NG sound. Sing. So this sound is called sirening, and it's a really, really fantastic sound to use when we're getting our voices going. So we're going to take that sing and just slide up and down your range, remembering to have our nice lifted eyebrows and cheeks. Perhaps you're just really happy. Let's go. Sing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use that sound and move into some open vowels. So we're just going to go, I've got the piano here, we're going to go off you go with me. So we're moving here from our siren, and I don't know if you can feel right at the back of your throat, your epiglottis moving, opening to create that open vowel sound. And when that happens, I want you to really, really think about opening as much as you can. And we'll do it again. Ready, and we're going to move up. Keep smiling. And I'm just going to invite you as well to introduce a little bit of movement. So we're pitching. So as we're moving up, I'd like you to bend your knees. So we'll go. Off we go. Keep those knees going. Last one. Fantastic, fantastic. So we're going to find a little cuckoo sound, a little ooh sound now. So we're exploring some vowel sounds. Singing is much easier on vowels. It's when we add words that it can all become a bit hard. So we're going to find a little cuckoo sound, coo, 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 or a dove sound, not a cuckoo sound really. Well, cuckoo, cuckoo. Let's call it a cuckoo sound. You can take your pick or think of your favourite bird. But yeah, we're just going to find a little cuckoo, 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 and we're just going to do that. So we'll go cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Have a go. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. So we're going to go cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Lovely. We're going to take it up. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Next one, keep those lovely excited eyebrows. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Next one. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. We're going to move down. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Keep it going. Where are we? Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Feel welcome to add any movement. Where are we? Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Keep that lift. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Cuckoo, 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 vowels that we've used and started to add consonants. E and oo are really nice starting vowels to warm up our voice, stretch our range, and just work through our range and find some ease and comfort there. So I've got a little song for us, a kind of warm-uppy song for us that I'll sing to. It's extremely simple. So the words are, it goes like this. Sun rise up and so do I. Sun rise up and so do I. Sun rise up and so do I. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Very simple. Sun rise up and so do I. Sun rise up and so do I. Sun rise up and so do I. It's going to be a beautiful day. So sing along with me. Off we go. Sun rise up and so do I. Sun rise up and so do I. Sun rise up and so do I. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Good, good, good. We're gonna do it again. So this time I would like us to add a little movement, some kind of upward movement as we're going. Sunrise up. You can choose exactly what you do. And for my posture, I'm going to sit down now instead of bending over playing the piano. It's getting a little bit much. Here we go. So sun, 1, 2 with movement, off we go. Sunrise up and so do I. Sunrise up and so do I. Sunrise up and so do I. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Lovely, lovely. So we're going to change the words. Sunrise up. This song is kind of designed to make up your own words with. I'm going to do trees grow high and so do I. Trees grow high, off we go. Trees grow high and so do I. Trees grow high and so do I. Trees grow high and so do I. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Lovely, lovely. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the cat version. So we're going to sing it to meow, 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 meow. Okay, so this kind of twangy sound, again, it's called twang. You often hear that kind of voice quality in pop music. People with certain accents or certain languages use more of a twangy kind of vocal sound. Young Australians tend to do it quite a lot. We're going to use a meow, a cat sound to get into it. So please do your best cat version of our song. Off we go. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Excellent, excellent. We're going to do that again, a little bit higher. So with our meow, we've got really quite a lot of work for our mouths to do, which if you're an English speaker, we don't tend to, but we are really going to work that as we're doing this. Off we go. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 Excellent, excellent. And feel free to have a good laugh. We're going to take it up again. So this time we're going to find, let's have something like the birds fly high. And so do I. The birds in the sky, and so am I. The birds in the sky, and the birds. I'm not sure. I can't really think. Trying to make up something on the spot. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. The birds in the sky, they fly high. Off we go. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. It's gonna be a beautiful day. So we've got loads of I's, diphthongs. I don't know if you noticed as I was singing that, I really tried to open my mouth wide, get my tongue out of the way, and I was also thinking about lifting here. So the birds in the sky. I'm actually singing on an ah vowel, and then adding the I right at the end. The birds in the sky. Yeah, does that make sense? So we're really opening wide and then just tucking on that little E at the end quite fast. One more time. Ready, and the birds in the sky, and they fly high. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. It's gonna be a beautiful day. The other thing to say about that, this I, which actually we have loads in English, just the word I, is we're not opening our mouths too wide either. So I'm going to stick with the same words. The birds in the sky. So I'm really thinking everything going that way, getting my tongue out of the way, and having space at the back. We're going to do one more. We're going to stick with that. Yes, the birds in the sky, and they fly high. All the I's, because it's quite a tricky one. Off we go. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. The birds in the sky, and they fly high. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Quite tricky actually, that. Lots to work on there, but we will be coming back to that kind of stuff. So we've got 4 minutes. I had a plan to do a song, Country Roads Take Me Home, John Denver's song. So we are just going to sing it through. Hopefully you know it. The idea was to try and find a song that people are familiar with. And let me just find the lyrics. Oh, for some reason it doesn't want to let me share my screen. Here we go. So hopefully you can see that. The lyrics to Take Me Home, Country Roads. So this is, it's actually quite a low song. It's set quite low. We've been kind of working our ranges up higher, just about to hit our gear change. So we're just going to find our low range. Do you know what, actually? I think we don't have time. I'm gonna leave this for today. And we are just going to do a little just a little cool down for our voices. So, letting your jaw go. Coming back to that groan and coming back to that creak that we found at the start, hopefully. This is a really, really great vocal reset. So our larynx moves up as we move up in pitch, and it moves down as we move down in pitch. So we've been working, moving up our range. And actually where we talk tends to be towards the bottom of our range. So, you know, I've just been singing, sunrise up and so do I don't talk up here. I talk down here. So we're just going to refine our standard speaking range with this lovely groaning. And that creak. And just keep that going a few times. Again, working with your breath. Feeling back into your body if you've forgotten about it at all. Allowing your inhalation and really working on your exhalation. There's a fantastic book, If in Doubt. Is it a book? I think it's a book. If in Doubt, Breathe Out. It is, which I would highly recommend for voice technique stuff, all about something called the accent method. But just as a concept in general with our breath, if in doubt, breathe out. Often we're trying to inhale and actually we haven't exhaled. So our exhale is so, so important, because our exhale means that we allow our inhale. It makes the space for it in our bodies. So thank you very, very much for joining me. I hope that was useful. So the plan is to do 2 free sessions this week and then run a short course of Find Your Voice. So it will be a little program, a 5-week program. And yeah, any questions at all, please feel free to get in touch. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Have a wonderful day. It's going to be a beautiful day. I'll stop the recording and see you soon.